In our side plane with a little bit of troubleshooting on the way. I'm going to jump straight into it. So we're going to hold the hoop on our side body, and there's some really important tips here. You need to make sure that you know where your toes are, make sure they're pointing straight ahead, that your hips are also pointing the same direction as your toes, and that you're holding the hoop with your palm facing up, thumb pointing behind you in your side body. What often happens is people think they're here, but they're actually here. So do make sure everything's in beautiful alignment. From this position, we are going to push the hoop up and over. So to do that, I'm going to let my thumb come up and forwards. It's really hard to hold that position, and luckily it's going to be in flow and in movement, and gravity and motion are our friends. So we're going to scoop up and over, crossing diagonally down in front of our body so that our thumb is pointing behind us on the opposite side of our body. One more time, pushing the thumb up and forwards and letting the hoop come diagonally across. This is really hard in slow-mo, so maybe just listen, follow along the best you can, and then once you push it with movement, it will become much easier. Once we're in this position, we scoop past our hip and do this arc back over so that the hoop can come and relax back on the side where it started. And I say relax because if you grip too hard the whole way through, it's going to be this really wonky, weird movement. And what we're actually going for is nice slicing lines as though it's running along a tram or a train track either side of our body, depending on where you're from, tram or train. So let's do that again. We're going to push the hoop up and over, diagonally across, scoop past our opposite hip to the hand that's holding it, back up in front, and down. I tend to hold the hoop more in my fingers than with this strong grip. So I sort of open my palm and relax, and I really think about what my shoulder, my elbow, and my wrist need to do to get this move flowing. Some people teach this picturing an X in front of your body so that it's coming up, across the X, down, up, and back across the X. So whatever image helps you get this, go for that. Once you've got this move and you allow the shoulder to relax, allow gravity to help you and let that drop really carry the hoop so that your wrist and your arms aren't having to work too hard to flick it over. Once you've got it, we're going to stop here and we're going to go back the other way into a backwards weave. So rather than going straight into it by pushing it back, we're going to start with the hoop. I lean it against my left hip because I'm right-handed, and I take my right palm, take my right palm and I place it against my hip so that I can grab the hoop and my thumb's then pointing behind my body. In a forwards weave, the thumb is leading all the way. In a backwards weave, the pinky edge of our hand is what will lead. So from here, we're going to push the hoop forward. We're going to do a big backstroke, and then we're going to push the hoop forward and do another stroke. There is a couple of tricky bits in this, and you may need to adjust your grip to get the leverage to push it over. So let's go through the tricky bits. Hopefully you won't get too stuck on them if we cover them here. Push forward, arc back. When we get down to the bottom here, we need to sort of use our thumb or our wrist to kick the hoop from here up, because we need to send it back up this way in a diagonal line. So we're going to push it up to here and drop it down, push it forward, arc back, and kick it up and over. So as long as we're focusing on these diagonal lines that it's crossing in front of our body, hopefully we won't get too lost. So we're here. Once you've got this move, the forwards weave, so I've just done a quick switch to show you, we can focus on when the hoop is in the opposite side of our body plane to the hand that's holding it. So I'm in my right hand, it's slicing down. It's on my left side body. When it's on its way up, I can use my palm of my left hand to stop it and push it back down the other way. So we're here. Again, a forwards weave. Slicing down, framing and stopping it when it's on its way up to push it back in the other direction. Push it back. That is a forwards and a backwards weave that link to so many things. I hope you got it. If you liked it, please do share it. You can find me on Facebook at Sparx and on the internet at hoopsparx.com, where there's the opportunity to sign up for the Sparkle Blast e-newsletter and get these tutorials delivered straight to your inbox every fortnight, with some other goodies like recipes and awesome tracks to hoop to and thoughts on flow, etc. So, thanks for watching and happy hooping.